Hi beautiful gamers, and welcome back. It's me, Sci-Rin, and today we are on another episode of Starfield. Now, before we get into all the little recaps, I just want to say once again, thank you so much for all the love and support you guys gave me on Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty. If you're new here, hello and welcome. I hope that you enjoy your stay. Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty was really such a good DLC. I had so much fun, and honestly the ending is still haunting me. And I feel like that makes a good game, if it gives you something to think about. But anyway, on to Starfield. So, in the previous episode, we actually joined the Vanguard. And it's very nice. The Vanguard are quite nice. They're like this little organization that keeps people safe and help them get jobs, and you know, they kind of do all the little odd jobs, but more in the safety side of things. Like the companions in Skyrim. I feel like they give companion vibes. Anyway, we went on our very first mission for the Vanguard, and as luck would have it, we found a terramorph, which is essentially like a xenomorph. It's this alien-like creature that kind of just appears out of nowhere. No one knows how they are born, but they seem to move from planet to planet, and once again, no one knows how. And they just destroy colonies. And like civilizations where people have been staying for quite a long time, and there was like this massive war where they destroyed almost an entire planet, and now we found one again, and it's quite concerning because they come in certain time intervals, and this one came much too soon. So we're kind of trying to uncover why this alien creature is here and how concerning it is. So we are working with a few people trying to figure out what on earth is going on. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's space adventure. Let's game. Okay, so our mission that we are doing is Eyewitness, where we have to go outside of the mast in New Atlantis, wherever that may be, to talk to some people about the situation we have on hand. I think I am already there. Also guys, sorry if I'm a bit slow initially. Once again, I did just finish Cyberpunk a couple of days ago. And I always take a while to get used to a new game, and I know this game technically is not new,
Captain, but over here.
I haven't played in a while, so I might be a bit rusty, and also my sensitivity feels a bit high, and some of my mods aren't working, but
the workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier. So, in the interest of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there. My relationship with the UC, it's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone of a man named Francois Sanon, one-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War, former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus, woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin, a title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians. Secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come.
I did not see that one coming. I knew about her previous past, that she worked on xenomorph weapons, but this is a plot twist I did not see coming. You're a clone of a man? How does that work?
A non-trivial amount of gene editing. Clone, honestly, isn't even really the right term for our relationship, thanks to the amount of donor material that was required to bring me into this world. He and I are different on more than a few levels, but there's no denying the fact we're inextricably linked.
So she's not like a carbon copy. They just took parts of his genes. That's kind of strange. Are there others from your program still out there? Other clones?
I'm the last. A few of my siblings, they passed when we were young. Training accidents and the like. But most of the rest were deployed to the front lines during the Colony War, and they never came back. Not a day goes by where I don't think about what the world would look like with them still in it.
That's so strange. It doesn't sound like they succeeded in securing that legacy.
No. They made a pretty grave miscalculation. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death, on both sides. Freestar Collective, and UC. Military, and civilians. And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned.
Thanks. I'm glad you told this beforehand so that I found it out from you and not somewhere else. Not sure I can blame them. This family of yours doesn't sound like... Yeah, they don't sound like good people, but I'm still not gonna say that. Wow, and I thought my family was messed up. My family's great. So you're using me to distract them. Great. You're not your father. If the cabinet doesn't see that, it's their problem, not yours.
I really appreciate you saying that. I just thought you deserved to know, considering how much you've done already. You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast. Or if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time. No telling how long the cabinet's gonna keep us waiting out here.
That's good to know. Do I have to sell things? I'm not fully prepared for today's recording session. I was just like, I want to play Starfield, and that's why I said some of my mods are broken. My frames are struggling a bit because some of my mods are broken, but we press forward. I think we're fine. I think I have an inventory space. Let's go.
Then I guess it's just a matter of...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin.
Cool.
All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Sounds like our cue. Here we go. Ah, Captain. Congratulations on joining the ranks of the Vanguard.
Thanks. I keep thinking I'm someone fancy because they call me captain, as in like captain, but no, I'm just a captain of a ship. It's not like an actual, you know, captain. I like the Vanguard music, it's very peaceful. Oh, nice. Oh, we have to go stand up here. Me and her are wearing matching outfits.
Ah, welcome. You must
Thanks.
be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
Just following orders. Thanks, don't keep my ship fueled. What? Well, she made it clear that addressing this issue requires the utmost urgency.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Yes, well, precisely how urgent is what I hope we'll determine here today. So now, we have two petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terramorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all three Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
We're still trying to figure out what we're facing. We can't make any informed decisions without data. We need the archive data to find a way to stop a possible terramorph apocalypse. I'm just here to talk about what happened. Hadrian's the one with the grand plan.
That is something to consider. Though we also have to take into account the nature of the data you require.
Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, terramorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic, and at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask how many deaths the cabinet requires to act. 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt the preservation of life stands paramount among this body's duties, Chief Yassine has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this terramorph seem at all alarming to you?
Well, I've never seen one before, and according to the other person and the other scientist, it grew too fast. So it had an unregular growth pattern, which is why we're here. That's why it's concerning. It's not just some attack. It wiped out a
Listen, compose your thoughts. You let us know when you're ready.
colony. Why can't I say colony? I just made the same mistake twice. It wiped out a colony that never saw it coming. That's pretty alarming.
That is worth considering. This attack took place on an almost completely uninhabited world. The casualties were minimal as a result. But if there's another attack, will we be so lucky?
Yes, a fine point, Admiral. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
Personally, I would wait. We don't yet have enough information. Madam President, if it were me, I wouldn't grant the request. The archives are sealed for a reason. If there's a chance that what happened on Tau could happen elsewhere, we need to grant the request. Ooh, this is kind of scary, the fact that I have to kind of low-key make this choice. Like, information in the hands of the wrong people is a bad thing, but these creatures have to be understood at some point. This could be a real problem, so hopefully this is the right choice.
I'm inclined to agree.
As am I.
I suppose that does get to the heart of the point, doesn't it? Very well. I consent. The galaxy was lucky you were here today, Captain.
You and I are in agreement, Chief Diplomat. So, if there are no other objections, I believe we can agree to give our full backing to make the request to... What was that?
Oh,
Attention. An incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
I told you that there is a
Incident.
problem.
Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport.
Who is attacking?
Terramorphs.
Yeah, exactly.
Terramorphs. More attacks. Just as predicted.
Good God.
There must be another explanation. The creatures
Can I
evaded our
go?
scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men
Permission
contain
to
the
leave.
things, but do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support.
I'll make the order myself. The nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring
Oh my
them in.
gosh, send us!
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got.
Yes, they're
You
right in
two,
front of you.
We
Let's
can't
go.
risk those things getting out of the
Yeah.
spaceport. I want you both on the next train there.
Cool.
We'll let them know you're coming and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
Will do.
We're on it, ma'am. Captain, I'm right behind you.
Nice.
Let's get down there.
Oh, shoot, sorry guys. Move out of the way, guys! I need to get into the lift. They just blocked the elevator.
Don't want to.
You! The EM rifle, grab it!
That's it.
Now!
Now hit him with everything you've got.
Whoa, 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 I didn't equip the rifle. What is this gun that I just picked up? Oh, I think it's this one. Not gonna lie, I have no ammo for the guns I actually like using.
Trying to help you!
Hurt me.
Wait.
I will.
Am I shooting them? If I, am I? Wait, can I please go first person? Please? Thanks. Okay, there we go.
Lights out on that one.
After playing Cyberpunk, not gonna lie, this does not feel well. I don't know, I don't like how the guns feel after playing Cyberpunk.
Thank you for what you did. We didn't want to hurt them.
The way those people were acting. I've seen this before. They were under the Terramorph's influence, weren't they?
Oh.
I don't know. They were down at the port and they just started screaming. We tried to restrain them, get them on the train to get them out of harm's way, but some of the other officers down there, we couldn't restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us. People we knew. They went berserk.
Pheromonic projection. Some Terramorphs, they can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control, turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet. You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire, and keep that EM weapon at the ready.
Okay. Sounds like we need to hustle. Yeah, let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's run.
That's unlocked. Please, do what you can to help them.
Yeah, of course. Let's go. But yeah, I don't mean to complain about Starfield. It's just, like I said, I played Cyberpunk, so I'm now used to Cyberpunk and how the guns feel and how the weapons feel and the combat feels. And now I feel a teeny bit uncomfortable with Starfield, but I will get used to it again.
My God, no time to waste, Captain. Stash the EM and pull some firepower. Let's move!
For the spaceport district. All citizens are required to proceed to the nearest shelter.
Oh my gosh.
You might back up! Don't just stand there! Fill it!
I also think I have to lower my sensitivity. Do I not? There we go. Stupid thing.
Right behind.
Captain, you're going to be okay. It's not real. Whatever you're experiencing right now, it's not real. We have to put down that form.
I don't understand. I heard weird whispers.
You can't beat it. It's too strong. Give up now.
Oh, shush. Oh, I can't remember how to heal, guys. That was not quick work. I also hallucinated. Quickly want to heal? I seriously have to go buy ammo.
Experts? We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad, but we're barely holding our perimeter. They said you've done this before, huh? Well, I've got one fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over any more of my men. Put those things down and do it fast. We'll hold them as best we can.
Cool.
Those things. They turn my people against us.
Optional, I can recruit people. You.
Heard you might be looking for some backup. You say the word, we're out there on your 6.
You two have any experience with terramorphs before?
Only the brief they just gave on the way here. But we know how to handle pressure.
Surviving a full-on mental assault isn't the same as keeping your cool in a firefight. Might make you more liability than asset.
We're not UC security. You don't need to worry about us.
I don't trust this guy.
We're not afraid. But we'll stay here and hold the line if that's what you want. You're the experts.
I'm very scared they turn on me.
Your call. We're on the line.
Yeah, I don't trust it. What if they start shooting at me and then I have to equip that other gun that doesn't harm people? Okay, I only have a shotgun to work with, guys. This is not the best or most ideal situation. Do I have ammo for anything? No, I do not. We're using a shotgun. There's only 2 of them and they look kind of passive. Yeah, I need you. Oof. This is not going well. This is a shotgun. I need to get closer.
If I hadn't seen you use it myself, I'd never believe that power was.
Bro, space magic. I fell off. How embarrassing. That actually... Oh, I have no med packs. Lovely. That actually damages when he yells.
It's here! It's here! Hide! Do it now! This is nothing.
You're not getting away from me.
Kinda cool. Oh, I'm gonna die. Let me heal. Okay, I did quick slot one of them.
Save, save, save. Never save, never save. Never save.
No, go away, screw off. Almost there. They're not that scary. Okay, next. You still with me? Where my friend at? Oh, there you are. You still good?
Wait's almost as bad as the fighting.
Yeah.
Let's move.
I was a bit close for comfort. I have a strong urge to throw my knife, but I don't think I can. No, it just blocks. I wish I had that gun.
What is this, a new surprise? Let's see how quickly it can die.
I wonder what these voices are. Do you guys think that the terramorphs have kind of like a hive mind going on and we can literally hear their thoughts? Surely not. Those sound like people they've killed. Very interesting.
Put down your weapons. We just want to be friends.
I wonder if you can approach them. Because they're not jumping at me. Like, you guys remember the first one we fought? It was very...
I'm coming for you.
It was much more aggressive. Whoa, this is weird. Oh, I wanted to melee it. Swap!
Target down. Nice work, Captain.
Sure. That was a bit anticlimactic. Do you guys see? Like, I don't feel like they were actually putting up much of a fight. And there were only 3.
I guess they weren't kidding about you two. Universe put the right people in the right place.
Yeah. You all held the line. You're the heroes here. All a day's work, Sergeant. Just remember who saved yours.
Like hell it is. I don't want to think what would have happened if you two hadn't been here.
Just glad we could rise to the occasion. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the Terramorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
Maybe one of them are the cause, you know, the President. Or that guy that was strongly against us giving the research. Even the sky is all smoggy.
The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all-clear signal before exiting your homes.
Yeah, this better be safe. My parents live here. And they must be safe. They must be protected, you know? Okay. Hey, glad to see you're still fine. Let's go. Get to the bottom of this problem.
Terramorphs.
That's
Holy hell.
Thank you, gentlemen. Let your people all know how much we owe them today.
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, there you are. I believe we have some things we should discuss.
I believe
The
so
next
as well.
time Terramorphs rear their ugly heads, the UC is going to be ready.
When UC security loses an officer, I make it my responsibility to call their family. I've got a lot of calls to make now.
Good luck, guys.
Captain? Hadrian? It would appear that the Cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today. As well as an apology. Your concerns about the Terramorphs, well, consider them validated.
Thank you, ma'am.
Agree, thank you. Better late than never, I suppose. I take my gratitude in credits. Agreed, thanks.
Of course. I only wish we could have acted sooner. Now, today's events have only clarified our path forward in the eyes of the Cabinet. You will have our full support in collecting the Terramorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the Cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major. As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Oh.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball.
I don't know about House Varun.
Someone who knows precisely The sorts of dangers the colonies and all the galaxy are facing right now. The Cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative.
Sure. I can do it. I can't be your representative. I'm just some Vanguard nobody. Tell me what I'm getting first, then I'll consider it. Me? Why not a diplomat? Someone trained for this sort of things. If you're sure that's the wisest course of action. I just want to say yes, of course. Why not?
We do. In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data. So, will you help us?
Of course. You can count me in.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archives.
I just want ammo.
You should be able to find her in her office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks. You're dismissed.
You've got the Cabinet's full backing to prevent more attacks. Understand?
I'm gonna go check in with Chief Engineer
intend to correct
Kulkarni.
that.
Start getting a plan together for that data.
I hate that once you exit dialogue, everyone immediately starts talking to you.
Hello.
Oh, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm sorry.
Howdy.
Howdy.
You've seen these orders. A Vanguard captain.
Hi.
You... Yes, sir. I'll make sure they get what they require.
I'm said captain. Hello.
That must make you my Vanguard captain. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second-in-command. I heard you were instrumental in protecting the city from the attack. You have my gratitude. I was also informed that you gave quite the presentation to the Cabinet. Chief Yassine wants you to know the Interstellar Affairs Office is fully committed to this endeavor, accessing the Terramorph data and beyond. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure you have the tools you need.
Thanks.
And that means first getting you into the archives.
Yeah.
You do know what the archives are, correct?
Yes, I do. They're the repositories for all the banned data from the war.
Someone paid attention in current events.
Now, I went through a presentation
then
too.
You also know that it was originally managed by the 3 major galactic players. Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency.
Yeah.
It requires a one-time use code from each of the 3 armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun.
Now, the UC is already on board, so that means we'll need to convince 2 people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Varun to hand over their codes. Get them both and you'll have your data.
Cool.
But that's a lot easier said than done.
I can join the Freestar Collective and that might make them more likely to help me, but I don't know about House Varun. No problem. I'm just going to need some electrolytes, a tooth extractor. Oh my gosh! She wants to kidnap them. Oh wow. I'm saying it.
Very funny. This is going to be hard enough already. Both ambassadors have reasons they won't, or can't, work with us. Now, I'll provide guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code, but ultimately, it'll be up to you to get them both to cooperate.
And I do mean cooperate. Threats and violence are off the table here. Though that doesn't mean we can't get creative.
But it does mean we need to get you up to speed on who you're dealing with.
Yes.
Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar or Ambassador Balmore of House Varun?
I think Freestar might be easier.
The good Ambassador Radcliffe. She's a veteran of the Colony War, and her only goal in life is to make ours miserable. Now, officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her.
Use your experiences as a member of the military and with the threat we're facing to convince her to lend her support.
Can I go get
Who knows?
Sam?
Maybe that'll work. Stranger things have happened. But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools to get her code.
Okay, should I steal them? I really wonder if I can bring Sam along, because he is part of the 3-Star Collective, I believe. Tell me about these tools.
Certainly. See, good diplomacy is all about the careful application of pressure. We just need to find the squeeze.
UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters, which we suspect you can use to your advantage.
But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell.
So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find a way in there without being seen.
Now, we recovered some intel we believe should be able to help with that. But there's also a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for information. Maybe even convince to work with you.
Okay. What can you tell me about the staff member?
Name's Cameron Long. He's younger than Ratcliffe, bears less of a grudge towards the UC. He works closely with the ambassador, making him a promising source for information on the ins and outs of embassy life, and someone who very likely hates her guts.
Nice, that's all I need, thanks.
All right. Here, your diplomatic ID. I'll give them a heads up you're on your way. Not likely to let you through the door otherwise.
And take these. Chief Yassine wanted you to have some options on how to proceed in there.
I got credit and something else. Cool.
Ambassador Balmore's a challenge.
When the rest of House Varun retreated into seclusion shortly after the signing of the armistice, Balmore stayed here.
He's since lent his support to a small number of archival requests, so there's real hope he might again.
Oh.
Claiming to know how a member of House Varun thinks is a quick way to earn yourself a psych eval.
It kinda sounds promising.
They certainly come with a checkered past, but there's an additional wrinkle. We're not 100% sure Balmore's actually still alive. His public appearances were always rare, but it's been several years now since he last poked his head out. Scans of the facility show life signs, but not the kind we were expecting.
Your task is to find him and kindly but firmly remind him of his duties under the armistice.
Cool, kindly but firmly, I can do that. I'll track him down.
I have no doubt. Now, the embassy front door isn't an option, but our spies have stated there's a side entrance that should allow you access. Here, this device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, finding the ambassador is going to be up to you. And fair warning, we received a report that alarms might have been tripped inside the embassy during the attacks. Watch out for automated security in there.
Okay.
Now, if you have additional questions or require clearance for a new approach we haven't already discussed, don't hesitate to ask. I'd suggest you start with Ambassador Radcliffe. Approach her while the attack is still fresh in her and her staff's mind. Be smart out there, Captain.
That's what I would have done. I would have started with her. So, genuinely curious that if I bring Sam along, would it make this easier? It's an interesting question to debate, considering he is from that area. Let's see. Am I heading there now? Actually, no, I'm quickly getting something here in New Atlantis before heading over there. Aww! My welcome to Neon screenshot. I love Neon. It's one of the best places, honestly, in Starfield. Neon and New Atlanta is thus far my two favorite areas. It's just so good.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
Yeah, I know this by now. Why should I be scanned? At this point, they should make a statue of me. Wait, why are you taking me to the train when I did check on the map where I am supposed to go? Well, I guess we'll go to the train and then see what we do from there. So, yeah. To the commercial district we go. Ooh, this is such a pretty area.
It's like
Ooh.
when someone insults you.
Really cool. Freestar Collective Ambassador. This is cute. They have a little place. Wow. This is such a cool planet. I kind of want to explore it at some point and have a look around.
You are a visitor?
Yes.
You'll find the ambassador in her office.
Thank you.
Go on through.
Thank you. I really wonder if this quest would have been different if I did the Freestar Collective first. Because I do have a quest for joining the Freestar Collective. I just wanted to do the Vanguard first, if only I knew.
Visitors are only allowed in the lobby, offices, or conference room.
Terramorphs? As in more than one? All that security and they still can't protect their own spaceport. The UC never fails to disappoint.
So like you would have been able to do
I just wish I
it.
hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be in here?
Yes, I
Guests
am.
can make themselves comfortable in the lobby.
I'm not just any guest.
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment?
Yeah. Captain Sci-Rin, UC Vanguard. You and I need to talk, Ambassador.
Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. The Eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants Terramorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right.
Do you have a better idea? Tell me. What do you want to do? How are we going to solve this problem? You heard correctly. We need access to the archives. You need to help us, otherwise any more deaths are on your hands. Nope, they sent me to beg. Pretty please.
I was afraid of that. Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit wasting my time and yours, and go?
Let me quick save, and I can't quick save. Are you serious? There was just an attack on the city. You're really not going to help us? I hope I can pick this and then persuade.
No, Captain, I'm not, and I'll tell you why. What you experienced down there at the spaceport, I've lived that once before already. Fought tooth and nail as aliens rampaged in the streets of my home and others all throughout the collective. But my aliens were placed there by UC hands. So I'm not interested in anyone getting power like that ever again. The UC most of all.
So you would rather let them destroy this entire place?
You're really gonna push this?
Yes.
All right, I will give you one chance. One to convince me.
I hate how persuasion works in this game, though.
You have my answer. Now, please take the hint. I'm listening.
Okay, so I need a whole lot of successes, but yeah, I don't like persuasion in this game because it's very much inconsistent. I remember I reloaded a save once and I picked the same things and passed where previously I failed. So sometimes I overthink them and I'm like, oh, this one probably because it matches the person's character, so maybe it works. It doesn't. It's literally a dice roll.
Working on borrowed time, aren't we? If you think some flowery language is gonna change my mind, you're gravely mistaken. And if the United Colonies abuses this Terramorph data, I'm not gonna just trade one threat for another. Captain, I'm sorry, but my answer is not changing. The UC is just gonna have to find another way. Now, I presume you can see yourself out.
Should I reload? Round 2!
I'm listening.
So this worked. Oh, it's different now. Let's just try the big ones.
Yes. This band research is precisely what the factions need to kickstart their relationship. Let's breed a bioweapon together.
Yeah, I'm going for the big ones.
I could be the hero here.
That failed last time.
Are you suggesting we can't defend ourselves? The results of the colony war prove that's not the case. Captain, I'm sorry, but my answer is not changing.
Third attempt.
I'm listening.
Usually I don't do this, but I just
No one does, Captain.
Really want this to be easy.
The only question is how to do it.
I don't want to struggle. Please.
That's all the UC would need to do some damage. You're not wrong. We do need to do something.
I only have one shot, but I only need one. Should I try this one? Damn. Now I don't know what to choose. I feel like greener is easier.
It's a job I take very seriously. It's why I'm even entertaining what you're suggesting right now.
Again! Once again, usually I would not do this and like reload and reload.
I'm sorry.
But we got this far! Okay guys, this time. We're
I'm
getting
listening.
it this time.
No one does, Captain. The only question is how to do it.
Come on, just do the right thing. I only have 2 options, they're both 3.
Oh,
damn
I
it.
understand precisely what's at stake here. The balance of galactic peace.
Should I just go for a big one?
And the archival monitors could ensure that's all you take. Huh. That would work. Well, Captain, you make some good points. But if I'm really granting you access, I'm gonna need the following concessions. Your access will be limited.
Yeah.
We will be ensuring the monitors only permit you access to items related to stopping these terramorphs. You go in once, you get everything you need on your trip, and never again. And all research done with the data will be monitored.
Yeah.
If this data is being used to save the galaxy needs to be involved in the oversight.
Sure, that's fair.
Freestar scientists will watch your people like hawks. So, do we have an agreement?
Yeah. Agreed.
Excellent. Follow me.
I feel like that's totally fair, unless they use the information for bad gain. But this information does kind of involve everyone and everyone's safety. So I think it's fair that they are involved in it too. And if they betray us, we just shoot them. This is something I will openly complain about, that my character is too fast or too slow to keep up with NPCs. But this strange thing wasn't the issue.
Take a moment.
Never mind. Okay, let's see what you got, ma'am.
There.
Is that all?
Don't make me regret this, Captain. Code generators just this way.
Okay.
Here, I'll reach out to Deputy McIntyre.
Thank you.
We'll coordinate the necessary oversights. 2 unlikely allies, I guess.
Thank you very much. Oops, sorry. Now, acquire House Varun's key. This might be more difficult. They're the people that worship alleged giant ass snake, I should say. No one knows if it actually exists, but apparently there's a big snake somewhere that they worship. Who knows? Oh! I didn't even realize I was there. House Varun didn't have like this big symbol. They just had like this tiny little doorway. I like that there's plants inside and you're kind of giving me like Slytherin vibes, but it's a bit unkept. It's a bit unkept. This is kind of cool though, I will admit. But I don't think this is right. This is super creepy, but I love it. I love the lighting in here. Why can't I take these? Is House Varun breeding with xenomorphs? Cool! What on earth is going on here? This is very cool though. Like, look at this. With like the fog and the plants. So strange. Do I jump over? Oh! Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Those turrets are destroying me. Well, I'm guessing I shouldn't be in here. What? Oh. I should have brought someone with me. Why are you so angry? Where should I go? Oh. I thought the door would stop the little robot, but it just didn't. Potion? What on earth is going on here? Oh, finally, I have ammo for things I like. This is like genuinely kind of scary. I can't see that. It's completely covered in smoke. Why do you have so many turrets? Oh, I'm dying. Ah! Ooh. Shotgun! Get my shotgun! No, the one that has ammo! No, the one that has ammo! Help me! This is chaotic! Oh. Sorry, guys. I know this is a bit of a struggle, but... Again, I'm getting used to the game and I'm kind of confused with what's going on. And I'm just shooting at this thing's name. No, there's two of them and they're trapping me. I don't like these. They're kind of scary. A bit dumb, but scary. What am I even looting at this point? I have to save the puppy. Ammo. Can I request backup? Okay. Oh no, I'm not in the mood for this. Sorry, I'm really not. Okay, now I have to go down. I lockpick that door if I have to go through it. Otherwise, I'm not interested. It doesn't seem like I have to. The little arrows are pointing me this way. Okay. Oh. 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 Can I scan things to see their weak points? Sorry, little robot. What's shooting at me? I don't even care anymore. This is reminding me of the creatures in Horizon Zero Dawn. We still have to play that on the channel. Would be fun. I'm really not having a good time with my weapons, I will say. Why did you not reload? Like, I don't like this gun. I don't like shotguns in general. So their entire building has turned into a forest. Oh my gosh, hi.
So, what seems punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the Great Serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies for the ordeal you just endured. Come, let us discuss.
Yeah, tell me, dude, what just happened? Contraband. Is it contraband? No, it's not. Yeah? No, it's not. Sorry, blunt moment.
Not the ideal introduction, I suppose, giving you a grand tour of the embassy via barely functioning intercoms. I do greatly appreciate your persistence. I suspect the Venom tree upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. But then again, who could cage such a beauty? Eh? Tell me though, what is it like outside? I heard the broadcast mentioning an attack, then the embassy was struck with a power surge and then silence. Has the rest of the city suffered quite so badly?
No, they're actually fine. Did you say that thing pouring out clouds upstairs is called a venomous tree? Is it poisonous? Well, it's venomous. The spaceport is in rough shape, but nothing much else was damaged. We're kind of fine.
Is that right, huh? I shall need to have these repairs seen to sooner rather than later. Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that brought you here at such an opportune moment. You were sent by the UC. That much is obvious. Who else could just waltz through my door, hmm? And the broadcast spoke of terror morphs at the spaceport. A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places, when all I could provide is some enthused cheerleading and... an archive code.
Yep.
So the UC requires information, then. On terror morphs, presumably, hmm?
Mm-hmm.
Do I see this all clearly?
Yeah, we need to find out how to stop them. Correct. We're going to use the data in the archives to better understand and stop these attacks.
The preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the archives. Using its data to prevent more attacks, there is logic there. But if I am to grant you access, I have a requirement.
Yeah?
For years, House Varun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. We founded this embassy with hopes of shedding that legacy. With little success. In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for good. Ensure House Varun's legacy is more than just carnage. The knowledge you ask for isn't evil. No knowledge is. It is we who bend it to evil ends.
I do agree.
You must assure me this will be used to save lives, not endanger them.
Wow, I like you. I like you a lot. Wow. That's so true, though. You have my word. I will make sure it's used for good.
Well then, I shall not fear. Please, follow me.
I will try my best to make sure that people realize that you guys aren't all that bad. I know the faction is split up. Some of them are like this guy. They're good, they want peace, and then you get the...
It still works.
To put it bluntly, the crazies. And they kind of just want chaos and hurt everyone.
Let it be used for good.
I hope so. Wait, I genuinely hope that this is used for good. And not bad things. Wow. That was actually a really nice dude, not gonna lie. Wait, is there an easier way for me to get out of here that doesn't require me to run all the way back, good sir? I was so hoping that was some sort of elevator and not a toilet. But alas, here we are. Trying to get out of this crazy ass building. Anyway. I do kind of like him. He seems knowledgeable. Okay, guys. Let me figure out how to get out of this place, and then I will see you guys when we get to our new destination. Here we are. Back to base, essentially. Let's talk to this lady, tell her everything went well. Everything went amazing, actually.
Captain, you're back sooner than... Oh, wait. Did you actually succeed? With Radcliffe? And Balmore? We're all in agreement.
Yeah, we're ready to go. Code pieces from House Varun and the Freestar collected and ready to be deployed. Yeah. Oh, I wonder if I should pick this one. Yeah.
So the old man was still lurking around in there. Fine work, Captain. And now, I've already arranged everything with the archival monitors.
He was a bit
When you
stuck.
get down there, the UC monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the codes.
Okay.
Follow them to the letter. Here, the UC code piece and an archival access card. The entrance is just on the other side of the plaza across from Mast. Absolute best behavior down there, all right?
Of course. This is sensitive information we're dealing with. Report to the... Yeah. To the archives. We're going to the archives. Here we are, I believe. This is here. The place that stores the archives.
After the UC Navy's defeat at the Battle of Cheyenne by the Freestar Collective's ragtag fleet, both sides decided the time had come to bring the colony war to an end.
I like all the lore involved in the Vanguard quest. Oh, hi guys. I'm allowed to be here. Oh, look, it's a House Varun one and a Freestar one. Funny. No UC?
Captain, we've been expecting you.
Vanguard.
Please approach the monitoring station and we will go over the rules.
Yeah? Speak. Oh, this side. Sorry. I didn't see you.
Captain, to the archives.
Yeah.
To proceed will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin.
Okay, thank you. Okay. And last one.
All codes verified. Unlock engaged. You may proceed, Captain.
Whoa. Big ass server room. Data from Unit 18. I just grab it. Can I look at it somehow? I'm so scared I get betrayed, or... Can I close this door? Or something goes wrong, and they said I can never come back in here once I've gone in. So you know what? Let me just check. Let me have a thorough look around in this place. Since it's like a one and done type of deal. Doesn't seem to be anything interesting. Only that one archive, and... Okay, less eventful than I thought it was going to be, but I guess it's fair. I am just here to retrieve data. Okay, I have it. Cool. So, am I giving it to the scary woman? I don't know if I trust her fully.
Captain, Deputy told me what went down. Impressive work.
Yeah.
Captain, if you'd be willing to transfer the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing what comes next.
I'm so scared. I don't trust people.
Time for us to start getting some real answers. And figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready.
I do trust you. But this is scary. I made someone a promise. Can you assure me this data will be used for good?
Yes. It will be. Percival and I have done our damage. This is us starting to put some things right. So with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Oh, thank you.
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Yeah, see you there.
Captain?
Can't wait.
If you'll follow me.
Yes. Maybe, sorry I keep talking about Cyberpunk, but maybe it's because I play too much Cyberpunk, but I feel like she's gonna lead me somewhere and like shoot me or something. I don't know. Oh. Trust issues, man.
By the way, Captain,
Yeah?
Sergeant Yumi was looking for you.
Oh.
Sounds like he's got more work.
Okay, thank you. Yeah? Okay, she's walking very slow. Can I not? Door? Please. Please. I find that to happen a lot when someone walks through a door. I can't walk through it. I would like press E, nothing would happen. Oh. I feel very unsafe, but this is an amazing view. There's not much else going on this planet. It's only like this one settlement.
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version. Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen?
Of course. Sure, whatever. High five.
Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen.
Thank you.
Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation.
We've also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property.
Nice.
Now, the other item we needed to discuss. There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you, but this person is in a sensitive position.
Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think this person has information that could prove useful in dealing with the Terramorphs.
Oh.
And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name.
So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence.
Yeah.
You can tell no one.
Okay.
Can you agree to these terms?
I can. I'll take it to my grave.
Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.
Creepy. Mysterious. No, I want to use the door first, otherwise it's gonna break. Oh, sorry. But really, it does happen. Mission update. The devil knows who. Pun intended. I'm very interested to see who this person is. Who would ask for me by name? Is it someone that I know, or is it someone completely new?
Logging authorized entry. Unsealing access. You may proceed down the corridor.
Thank you. I almost opened it while it was red and I actually panicked there for a moment. These doors are rather intense.
Come down and approach the intercom. You and I should chat.
You are?
President Abeyo was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Quite the series of accomplishments you've managed. But now you face a foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy, lurking in the shadows. You're going to need all the help you can get, which is why I hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am?
You look familiar. Isn't this a guy who couldn't afford a place with a view, clearly? You look familiar.
Perceptive. I like that.
But yeah, someone
I'm
dangerous.
Francois Sanon, but most know me as Eyewitness. I was an admiral during the Colony War. One of its great villains, if you believe the slates. I was to be executed for my crimes, but the previous regime deemed me too valuable to simply discard. So they put me here, a sacrifice on the altar of peace. Even my death served the colonies.
Wow. They've been lying all this time? Well, duh. Politics. Definitely one of the chattier ghosts I've met. Except about what you actually want. They faked your death? Yeah, I like this one. It's funny.
I want to help you, and my progeny Hadrian, prevent more attacks. Though I am curious, has she shared with you the nature of our little family?
She told me, yes.
Did she? So willing to trust Hadrian. I never did succeed in driving that out of her. Our relationship has always been a challenging one. The Major was born to become a great leader, carry on the legacy I established, and was given all the finest training to support it. And she excelled. But the universe cut all that short. Now, though, it's placed even more crucial work in front of the two of you. And I think I have a part to play in helping you accomplish what you've set out to do.
She's doing just fine on her own. Well, me and her are doing fine. I'm not one to say no to someone who can help, because sometimes these quote-unquote evil people are the smart ones. But can I trust you?
I'd ask you at least hear me out. After some long years earning the trust of this current regime, the UC has been permitting me to work alongside one of their recovery teams, helping them gather intelligence on, locate, and organize scenarios to lure in some of the criminals that evaded justice after the Colony War. With quite a few successes, I might add. But in the process, I managed to find something else. The names and locations of Hadrian and Percival's old research team. Valuable manpower for the effort you're about to embark on. I'll tell you where they are, but in exchange, I need something dealt with.
Okay, that is?
Gladly. There is a former colleague of mine, a man by the name of Dr. Reginald Orlaise. Like myself and Hadrian, he was involved in some of the United Colony's more problematic lines of research. Mech weapons were his specialty. If it dealt death, he could make a deal more. When the Colony War ended, he fled, refusing to face tribunal, and has continued to peddle his skills to the highest bidder to this day. But I finally found him. I want you to track him down and deal with him, however you're able. I'm not expecting he'll come quietly. Bring me evidence that the job's done, and I'll tell you what I know.
I need to think about this. How about I arrest him and turn him over to the UC? How do I know you're not asking me to kill an innocent man?
Speak to Deputy McIntyre. I'm sure she'd be happy to hear that someone might be tying up this loose end at long last. Though I would ask you, do not make the mistake of confusing me for a simple cutthroat.
Done and dusted.
Good. According to my information, he's been hiding around the world of Etheria, Wolf System.
Yeah.
There's a star station in the vicinity, the Den. The head of the local Vanguard, one Captain Marquez, should be able to help you find our man.
That's where I sell my contraband, then you don't need any, like, additional add-ons. Optional, speak to Deputy, what's his name? I do think I'm going to do the optional step just for additional information on the situation. Where'd I come in from? I'm lost, help me. Oh, the door is still open.
Identity verified. You may proceed to the exit.
Cool. Wow, this is getting interesting. This is getting interesting. I do still only open doors to bathrooms, it would seem. And now I can't remember what I wanted to say. Oh, the Vanguard quest. It's much longer than I thought it was going to be. It's been spreading over quite a few episodes. I kind of like how long the faction quests are. But yeah, I think I'm gonna stop us right here before we have a chit-chat. Okay guys, on that note, I shall be ending today's episode right here with my very fluffy hair. It's not curling the way it's supposed to because, I don't know, it's a weirdly kind of warm and humid-y type of day. Then my hair is not cooperating, but no one cares. Thank you so much for watching today's video of Starfield. It was a lot of fun. It's nice getting back into the game slowly but surely, and I can't wait to eventually finish it. I just haven't focused main story in a bit because I heard that some of the characters you meet along a way can influence the main story, so I don't want to complete the main story and not do the major factions. So I think I'll be doing the major factions and then the main story. If you want to see more of the little side quests, let me know, but for now I am only planning on doing major quests and then main story. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Feel free to give me feedback. What do you think? What do you feel? Have you played Starfield, and how's your game going if you have? So yeah, once again, thank you so much for watching and for the support you guys give me. I hope everyone has a lovely day, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye!